Shalom, shalom, family. Coming to you on this another day given to us by the Most High. Um, which today is a lot of brothers believe that today is the Sabbath. Today is not the Sabbath according to the lunar calendar. The Sabbath is Thursday. So that's just you have to go back to what God said and not follow the Gregorian calendar that was made by the Edomites, the demons, the beasts of the field. So we have to get back to that. But I'm on today because I wanted to clear up the lie that they have pushed with the 12 tribe chart and show you with just careful reading through the scriptures you can prove that the chart in itself is a lie, but it can be corrected. I corrected this chart. It's correct according to the Bible. There is no difference in it. But the chart that a lot of these brothers out here are pushing is falsified. The chart itself come from the One West camp out of New York City, and I call it the doctrine that they're carrying and pushing in these little campus, the One West camp, the One West doctrine. 2000, the Most High showed that the brother that so-called came up with this here, that claimed that he had the vision and stuff, but if you watch the videos about Abba Bibbins and stuff, which was right there amongst these ratchet ass brothers, and showed and proved that these brothers were lying about the very chart, and they did it because they were just after money. That's what's still going on today. That's why these brothers are pushing this 12 tribe chart, because they're trying to collect silly people to feed their egos. So, but I'm not trying to collect silly people to feed their egos. I have no ego to feed. The only thing I have a desire for is to bring out the truth that has been given and ordained by the Most High to do so. But what I want to bring to your attention, though, brethren, is the 12 tribes chart, and I'm going to break it down to you and show you where they are, in fact, wrong on the chart. Because they teach that all 12 tribes come here in the transatlantic slave trade, and that's not what it says. That's not what the scripture says, and that's not what God. That's not what God has said. That is what these wicked ones are saying, is that all of them came here. But that's even the beasts of the field, our enemies, in their books, they list off the tribes that they brought here in the transatlantic slave trade, and they tell you that the tribes that they had was Yehuda, Benjamin, and Levi. Majority of those three tribes were brought here and scattered to the four corners of the earth. These are the three tribes of the southern kingdom that are brought here and scattered throughout the corners of the earth. Okay. It's Levi, Benjamin, and Yehuda. Now, I can't say I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, Levi, or Yehuda. All I can say is I'm of the house of Israel, because I have no idea which one that we originally descend from. Okay? But according to the Bible, it says in the book of Revelations, I should go to the Torah and pull the first when the Most High seals it, just to show you that both are lining up perfectly with one another. But I'm just gonna pull it here. I'm in the New International Translation. A lot of brothers we only deal with the King James version because they don't know how to teach out of the other versions. But it doesn't matter to me about what book I have my hands on. I know what's what and what needs to be, what has to be, what's been infiltrated and what hasn't. If you don't know about it, then check out. I still got a class coming out, the Bible Infiltrated, and I'm going to do some more of the infiltration work that's been done in it. But in the book of Revelations, it's just talking about the 4,400 being sealed, the 144,000 being sealed. Okay? And this is what it says. It says, after this I saw four angels standing in the four corners of the earth, holding back the four winds of the earth, to prevent any wind from blowing on the land or the sea or any tree. Then I saw another angel coming up from the east, having, what did he have? Having the seal of the living God. Now, if you notice that he said of the living God, he didn't say none of these fake deities that they want to call on. Okay, he's not coming with the seal of their fake pagan deity that they call Yahweh or Jesus or Yeshua or Yahushua. Okay, and these are all fake names, and these are names that's gonna get a lot of brothers cast in the lake of fire by trying to say in His Son, and that ain't gonna work, because if you know the book in the Torah, he called Israel his firstborn son. So if you're not talking about the whole house of Israel, then you're not talking correct. but had the seal of the living God. And he called out with a loud voice to the 4 angels who had been given power to harm the land and the sea. Do not harm the sea, do not harm the land or the sea or the trees until we put a seal on the foreheads of the servants of our God. Singular. There is no homeboy shout out. The angels don't even give a homeboy shout out. How are y'all missing this? How are y'all missing this? But that add-on is going to get a lot of brothers thrown into like a fire. Then I heard the number of those which were sealed, 144,000 of the tribes of Israel. So we're going to find out exactly who was sealed. Of the tribes of Yehuda was sealed 12,000. That's Judah is the first one up there. The tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. Reuben is right here. Of the tribe of Gad was sealed 12,000. Gad is right here. Of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. There's Asher. Of the tribe of Naphtali was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh, right there, was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Simeon, which is right here, was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar was sealed 12,000. So I'm going to start right here and I'm going to clear up something. Issacher, the CH makes a sh sound, not a car sound. Sh. It's Issachar. These are not Mexicans. Okay? And I'm finna prove it. I'm finna prove it right here according to the scripture. Of the tribe of Levi, Simeon, and Reuben, these are not natives. Gad, these are not natives. These are all lies, whom they're trying to say these brothers are, and these are all lies. So their charts are completely wrong. This one is 100% accurate. Okay. Zebulon was sealed 12,000. There's Zebulon right there. This is a this is gonna hit you right here. The tribe of Benjamin was sealed. 12,000. Check this out. Of the tribe of Joseph, which they replaced Joseph, and they tried to put Ephraim. You understand? Ephraim isn't listed in the list, the lineup that the Most High gave. So by that you know that their charts are completely wrong. Because not only do they have Ephraim added in there where Joseph should be, all of the people that they're calling on out there are not our people as well. Because now they're pulling heathens into these camps, and it's because they're after the strange ass women. Look at wicked ass IRC. I've seen more brothers. I'm gonna rephrase it. I've seen more of them little wicked ass Negroes standing there marrying a heathen broad. So if you're supposed to be building our nation, what are you still laying down with these heathens for? The Most High gonna burn y'all asses up for that. And I haven't done a video. I should be doing videos on them and showing y'all about their asses twisting scriptures left and right too, because I will. Don't get it wrong. I plan on doing a lot more videos. I got to get my my little hot spot up and going. I would be talking about donate to the channel or nothing like that, but I'm not about that. I'll take care of that. The Most High has got me out here working. I'm in my slavery. I will take care of that. I'm not being proud about it. No, it has nothing to do with that. I'm very humble. I'm very humble. I don't do any of the nonsense, but I'll take care of what's necessary to be taken care of before I can get this help get these messages out to you. I may eventually add a little donation box and stuff. If you want to donate, it's strictly up to you. It's not a desire, a must, nor a cry out to. So by that you know that the tribe of Joseph was removed and they put Ephraim in there. So thus during the Most High has already exposed these brothers to be liars of the One West camp. In 2000, and they broke up and they splintered off and they started all these other little groups. Now that the truth has been out supposedly for a little bit over 50 years now, before I even heard of it. And now that I know of it, I'm like, if it's been out for 50 years, and the only thing that you can understand is this: why hasn't the mount been met yet? It's because they're still speaking lies. That's just it. They're still speaking lies. That's why the clock is still ticking. Now we're in the grace period. You know, we're in the grace period to finish cleaning up the last little lost nooks and crannies and gestures and stuff that we have, and get straight with our God, because He is at the door. And I've done several videos about the planetarial system moving in, and they've did a number of things to try to hide it. by removing my videos and stuff like that. And I'm videoing these right outside my house. So by this, we're showing you that Joseph has been removed and replaced with Ephraim. And this is where they try to use that term, Ephraim is a cake not yet turned. That's a lie, brothers. That's a flat out lie. Because if you know what was going on in Samaria at the time, you will find out that our people was into idolatry and all that type of nonsense yet again. But Ephraim, the adopted son, one of the adopted sons, grandsons, he didn't. They didn't get involved in that nonsense. Okay, they didn't get involved in that nonsense, and that's clearly what it is. That's all it is. When it says their cake not yet turned, they didn't get involved in the nonsense. It doesn't have anything to do with skin tone. These brothers are pushing skin tone because when you read in the book of Nehemiah, you'll find out that our people have always had a big problem with staying amongst their own women. Yeah, that's the way it is today. You know, they don't want to stay amongst our own women. And I even have brothers, you know, be on me like, you know, why you don't have a wife and, you know, why you don't have a woman and all that. And I'm not interested in any of that nonsense. I'm not going to argue with one of these brothers. These brothers' minds are screwed up in the head. And that's just fact, brothers. It's not that I don't love our women. I do. I love all of them. The thing is that I'm not going to deal with the attitude they carry. That's just it. Because I myself don't, I check my own ass daily. You understand me? I grind myself like a millstone. I'm not playing with you brothers and sisters. I look at everything that I have done in this world, knowing that I have to stand before my God. You understand? That's why I said examine yourself. I'm not trying to examine nobody else out there. I'm not after no followers. I'm not after no gang up of brothers. I'm not after that. If you walking and talking about the Most High and stuff, we can come together. That's why I said, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. I don't forsake the assembly. Brothers forsake me. You know why that is? Because I would not allow one of these ratchet ass, lost-minded ass brothers to try to rule over me. I'm not going to address you as captain. I'm not going to address you as deacon. I'm not going to address you as officer. I'm not going to address you as soldier. You understand that? None of that. None of that. You get the same level of courtesy that is given to every stray, Negro, mongrel broad, mongrel nation that's walking around me in this world. He said everything can be done decency and order. I don't have to be out there in your face every damn day for you to know I carry and walk with the truth. So I don't deal with these campers because I'm not gonna have these brothers. These brothers got vanity on them, and I don't deal with that vanity shit. That's for the lost. But then they're telling brothers that Azareth is America. Azareth is not America. So I'm just gonna break this here down for you. According to the book of 2nd Ezra in the Apocrypha, chapter 13 and verse 40. We're just gonna start here, and it says, "And those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land, and the time of Hosea, king, whom Salmanasseh, king of Assyria, laid away captives, and carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land." Okay, they didn't go very far to get back to the land that they were going. They did not take a 7-month ocean voyage at this point to get back to come here. Okay, it doesn't work like that. These are the lies that these brothers are twisting and telling. But it's gonna clarify it with common sense and truly reading with common sense. You're gonna understand it. Verse 41. "But they took counsel among themselves, saying that they should leave the multitude of the heathen and go farther into a farther country where never mankind dwelt." Now you hear what he said. They're already in the same country that they're talking about going farther into, where no man dwelt. What's going on? "That they might there keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land." Now these brothers want to say that the Mexicans and all of these Cubans and all these Guatemalans and El Salvadorians and all of them are us. These brothers are flat out liars. Okay? They're doing Deuteronomy 4 and 2. Don't diminish nor add to. That's what they're doing. But, so show me where when the so-called Spaniards went down to the Aztec capital and attack those people down there, that they found them down there keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yah. They didn't. They found them down there committing human sacrifice, heart sacrifices, and all kinds of nonsense. Okay? And that was with each one of these tribes that they're not trying to say is us, Gad. They trying to say that the Native Americans here are Gad. When did you see these people keeping the Torah? Where did you find any listing of the Torah in any of their history? You can't find it. Because they did not have it. They are not Israel. These are just heathens that these brothers are trying to call in because it's out. They're running a scam. Like I told you, I look up the video where Abba Bibbins is speaking about this, and then there's even another where freaking bloated Johanna sitting there straight out freaking line. I mean, just outright lying. Then of course you know that wicked ass Nathaniel is gonna lie. I mean, that's just it. I mean, I don't know why anybody would believe that. And the name alone of the camp should let you know that these brothers are deceiving you. Many false prophets will come in the name of Christ. IUIC, Israel United in Christ. False prophet. Many false prophets will come in the name of Christ. One body in Yahweh Shah. False prophets. Everybody that's speaking these Yahweh Shah, this Christ shit out of their mouth, these are false prophets, brothers and sisters. Okay? And they're not going to do anything but lead you to the lake of fire, which you're following them. So you people are just getting a warning. Okay, we know that they never found anything down in the Incans, Mayans, or Aztec capitals that shows that they were keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High Yah. But I know if you go to Africa, in the documentaries that I've seen, there are our people, brothers and sisters, that have been there till this day, keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yah. Okay? Those are our people. But while they're over there, I still didn't see any Mexicans over there running around. I didn't see any Cubans, nor Guatemalans, nor Cartagenians, nor Chileans running around over there in Africa. So, yet again, that should explain to you that these brothers are full of shit. Period. They are all liars. And the Most High said all liars will have their part in the lake of fire, even those that believe the lie. So if you're going to believe the lie, you're going to burn just because you believe it. Okay? That they there might be able to keep their statutes and commandments which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into the Euphrates. Now we're talking about the Euphrates River. River, not an ocean, a river, not a sea, a river. By the narrow passages of the river. Alright? For the Most High then shewed signs for them, and held still the floods until they were all passed over. Now, it doesn't say anything about him holding the whole ocean open until everybody walked through. For 7 years, I'm going to hold the ocean open, let y'all just stroll down through this mud. You know, y'all going to climb through valleys and rifts and gullies and all this other type. And the oceanic rift. How the hell did they cross the oceanic rift? Tell me that. But ain't even going to start. Yeah, we are some very industrial and prestige people to do that type of shit, but can't do none of it today. Really? The thing is that around the Euphrates, around the time that they come to the Euphrates River, that was close to the monsoon season, if not right before it started or during. But whenever the monsoon season, the heavy rains and stuff come down there, it floods it out real bad. But before then, before the river gets up high, there's places in it where you can walk across it. You can actually, just hold your belongings, or if you got to float along, something that'll float, you can put it on it and drag it with you. Just walk right across the river. It might be up to your chest or up to your neck, but you can walk across it. Okay? I did a little bit in-depth research about the area whenever I was reading this, because I wanted to be extremely clear on what I was reading. And a lot of these brothers aren't. They're just feeding you some regurgitated, made-up monkey shit.com. And that's just what it is. For the Most High showed them signs and held still the floods until they were passed over. So he held back the rainy season, the monsoon season, until they were passed over. For through that country, now listen to it, they said through that country, there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half. Why would they have a year and a half to do this? Because you have several thousands or maybe several million people with you. You're going to have to stop and set camp up for maybe weeks or months at a time to rest. You got elderly, you got women pregnant, you got children, you got a lot of things going on. These brothers and sisters didn't walk from Africa to America. They didn't build ships and come from there to here, otherwise he would have said it. Stop lying about what's going on, brothers and sisters. There's a lot of liars out there, and the liars are going to get you thrown. It says, for through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. Okay? In that same region, now they're in the same country, and a region of that country is called Azareth. Azareth is not America. I'm going to say it again. Azareth is not America. Azareth is not America. Period. Point blank. Period. For you unlearned and deceiving ass brothers out there, your wicked ass is going to end up in the lake of fire, man. Stop that nonsense. Then dwelt they there until the latter times, and now when they shall begin to come. See, when the documentary shows that our people were there in the land of Africa, still keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Torah, that gave proof on who they were, where they were. But these brothers want to diminish that. They want to diminish that and say that they all came here in the transatlantic slave trade of 1619. But our enemy's books of the 1619 transatlantic slave trade says that they only brought Levi, Benjamin, and Yahudah here. So they're calling the enemy a liar, but the enemy is telling you straight out of his mouth who he brought here, because he was looking for all of them. He was looking for all of them, but the other ones was already somewhere else when they came and got this southern tribe of their wickedness. Okay, they were already somewhere else. Okay. And so that's what we have to get back to, is get that true understanding. They were already there, but they were already somewhere else when all of this happened. Okay, so these other brothers were not taken captive into the transatlantic slave trade, but as they have listed in their books, who were taken in the transatlantic slave trade. I guess they failed not to read those books, considering these campers don't want you to read anything other than the books that we criterially give you. You know, that's so they can keep that cultic mind frame and keep you spitting those lies. They're just devils, brothers and sisters. The jinn come in all colors of the flesh. And when I bring out the class about the jinn, it'll show you that. Which they don't want you to use learn any of these other books, because even whenever I got with the camps, they had me against all of the other books that I was used to reading. I was used to digging through all of these other books and researching and coming out and evaluating this and evaluating that. But once I got with them, they were like, oh, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. But we're going to just rush down through it. America is not Azareth. We're going to do the demographic breakdown of the areas and what's going on from the West Indies to Cuba to the Dominican Republic, Puerto Ricans, to Haiti. So let's go. The San Pablo State demographics of the European account for the 79% of the heritage there. The African account, there is 7%. The African account, that 7% is you. The native account there is 14%. Okay? The Europeans is 79%. The natives is 14%. The Israelites are 7% in this geographical area. All right? Colombia, the Spanish European descent is 86%. Okay, black including mulatto is 3.4%. The native percentage there is 10.6. So you understand the 3.4 is us, not the higher numbers. It's the small numbers. These brothers are wicked, and they want these wicked ass women. Did not King Solomon sin by the same thing about strange ass women? Y'all better get it right. Y'all still after them strange ass women. All right. The Guatemalan mixtures of native and Spanish European descent. This in the Guatemalan region now. They're 59.4% mixture of the native and the Spanish European descent. All right. The indigenous Guatemalan is 40.5. So there's 40.5% that are still the original people over there. Check this out. The European total descent of the demographic location over there is 88%. European, 88% white. Okay, the so-called Spanish mix, mestizos, Spanish and white, Spanish and native mix is 8%. Let's check this out. Check this out. It's gonna break it on down even further. All right, and that's 8% there. Okay, the blacks, our people that are there, 4%. Those are our people. It's some little bitty numbers. Don't let these brothers confuse y'all with these high numbers. That's just That's just stupid. That's just stupid. All right, the Cuban Dominicans, 65% European Spanish descent, 23.4% is mulatto, 10% is black. That's us. That's us. You see how we're scattered out throughout there? That's showing you that's us. You just got to do the demographic breakdowns, but they ain't going to do that because it tears down their lies about the chart. Because the chart is wrong because they put Ephraim here where it should be Joseph. So the tribe chart is wrong, but this one is correct though. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to put it according to the chart. Look, here even at the bottom of the chart, IUIC, and I bought this from IUIC. Even had that black Yahawashai shit. I burnt that out of low. I heard them do the thing about that. But this right here is telling you Isaiah 11:11, scattered throughout Africa and abroad. Abroad where? They're not, abroad does not mean over here. Okay? Don't let these brothers fool you with this word wizardry. These are word wizards as well. These are black demons in the flesh, brothers and sisters. Y'all got to understand. The jinn are out there. They're in many different colors. That's why he was telling Eve in the beginning, Amity, between your seed and his seed, there's going to be a difference. You're going to bear both good and evil from the same tree. Cain was not Adam's son. He was the son of the devil. Abel was Adam's son. Understand that. Jacob and Esau. Esau was not the son of our forefather. But Jacob was. Esau was the son of the devil. Got to understand that. It's about spirit. The flesh can fool the hell out of you. That's why they talk about confusion in face. Even is a cake not turn. You desperate, weak ass niggas. Stand up for your God. But you ain't got to stand up because he's going to lay your ratchet asses down about taking away and adding to him. That's just fact. I'm just going to bring it to you straight. He said, therefore I was sent for a cruel messenger. And this messenger is going to tell your ass the truth. Nothing but the truth, so help you God. And if you got any more things about it, you can research it and look up, read on through 2nd Ezra 13, 40 through 50. You can read Deuteronomy 4 and 2. Thou shalt not add nor subtract from the word. This is what these brothers are doing. Isaiah 11:11. Isaiah 12 through 11 tells you where the people are. And the Most High tells you where his people are and what he's going to do. Understand that. Understand that. That's fact. He didn't say anything other than that. Now these brothers are twisting the scriptures and changing them. And they're going to have to answer for that. You're getting your warning today. You can read Deuteronomy 28 and from 11 all the way down and read all the curses. 11, 49, 50, and 68. You can read 28, 45, and 65. Isaiah 3, read the whole chapter. That's going to break it on down for you on a whole nother level. Isaiah 5 and 13. They have no knowledge. That's what you don't have because y'all are not studying to show yourself approved unto y'all. You think a man going to be sitting there, well, I taught him this, Lord, he good. It's not going to work. Your ass better get in check and get in right path. Hosea 4 and 1. Read that whole chapter. It'll give you some straightness. Hosea 4. Hosea 1 and 1. Throughout. Hosea 4, 16, 17. Hosea 9, 3 through 4. Hosea 7. 4 through 6. All of these are different ones to just sit back and read through if you want to get the true knowledge of the Bible and what's going on with this 12 tribes chart. The chart was created by the brothers out of the One West camp. The Most High did show and prove that these brothers out of the One West camp to be wicked niggas and false prophets. And whenever they broke up and splintered out. And they started all these other little camps, which they did good though. By doing I can't say that. What they were doing is that they were still pushing that lie. But it did push some of the truth mingled with the lie. That's why it said, can clay and iron be mixed together? Can it mingle together? It can't. It can't. It will not mix together. So what these brothers are doing, they are doing exactly what the Most High told them not to do. And they have so much arrogance and vanity on them that they will not change from it. And this is just fact, brothers and sisters. Fact of the matter. I'm going to bring it in closer where you can get a good look at the chart. Hold on just a minute. And so you can see it for yourself that it is accurate according to the chart. These are those that came in the transatlantic slave trade. This is the actual true lineup of the chart and where your people are scattered abroad. And if they're trying to say that the Mexicans and all that of us, you might as well just walk off from them because them brothers going to leave you off in the lake of fire. That's just fact. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 2. Ye shall not add unto the words which I command you neither shall ye diminish out from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you. And this is Moses speaking to the children of Israel. There were no Mexicans and none of that nonsense of money. The Spaniard mixed breed did not exist at that time. Okay? They weren't there. And these are just, that's all they are, just descendants of the Spaniards. And they could go back to Spain and, you know, they'd be like, hey, everybody, oh, hey, family, hey, cousin. But over here, they're not us. These are just a different species. This is about species. This book is about species of creations, creatures that the Most High made. And no, all of the creatures don't look like so-called man. Man is a completely separate species from itself. The creature that you don't yet see readily is disguising itself as a man. That's why he said that the beast of the field is going to have the appearance of a man and hair like a woman. Y'all don't get it? You got to go back to Adam and Eve. Go back. That's why he said that the things that are written aforetime, go back. But we're going to cut it short. Let's get it one more time. Then we're going to end this, brothers and sisters, because I didn't get on here to do a debate or nothing, just to show that these brothers is wicked as hell and they leading y'all astray. The book of Revelation, chapter 22, and verse 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of this prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto the things that unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written within this book. So all of y'all adding unto this, unto the what's going on in this book, the Most High gonna drop plagues on y'all asses, and may He give you the worst, because you are hard-headed, stiff-necked, gang-saying ass people, rebellious. Even King Solomon, when he was given the throne, he didn't pray for money or power or prestige. He said, Lord, I pray to have the rightness to be able to speak to these unruly people you made. To be able to guide them in the right way. That's what he asked for. 19. If any man shall take away from the words of this book, are they not taken away from the words of this book? Yes. Are they not adding to the words of this book? Yes. Am I? No. Because I have fear of my God. I know exactly how to fear Him. Because y'all think it's only one way to fear. Oh, I just fear Him. No. I walk in terror every day. Y'all have no idea about your God because y'all don't know it. Y'all won't know it. You want to know the bullshit that man got to speak to you, but that bullshit gonna get your ass thrown in the lake of fire. And the words of this book of this prophecy, God shall take away His part out of the book of life and out of the holy city from the things which are written in this book. So you continuously spit that lie, speak that lie, you're gonna lose every damn thing you're trying to fight for. That penny is not gonna end up in your hand. Believe that. Out of the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days cometh not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure therein. I have no pleasure therein in this earth. I remember my God. And in verse 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God. Fear who? Fear God, and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So if you're out there bearing false witness on your brothers, sneaking around trying to covet behind your brother's back, speaking ill about him, stealing, deceiving, any type of that, He's going to bring it all into judgment. He's going to expose your wicked asses for what you are. Today, y'all have been exposed as being a liar. And that's what He's going to continuously do. So notice, brothers and sisters, I will be checking videos. I will be checking classes. And if your ass is wrong, you're going to get another visit from Obi-Wan, the true battle axe of the Most High. And I'm going to tear your asses apart. So if you keep lying and you think I won't find it, you got another thing coming. Thus saith the Most High God. Thus saith Israel. Shalom, family.